See, got in front of me Ray and Jace Cunningham, and it's not on Zoom, which means the world is coming back to a normal place. All hail. um, Last real week of hard work, and then we've got the big one next Saturday. Jace Cunningham European title against Yafai. You've already fought his brother, so there's already some kind of history there. How are you feeling?
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 3 weeks notice, just like me, Commonwealth title fight, me said come on. Just absolutely buzzing. I think it's worked out in my favour. I feel refreshed. Kept on top of my weight, everything anyway. Just a bit of timing with it sparring hard these last 3 weeks, so I'm happy.
I think you said like just three weeks notice. Is that something that their camp have done on purpose, knowing that you're a game fighter, knowing that you're a top fighter, and they're just thinking, are these all little tricks that we can play? That this fight probably could have been made 8 weeks ago.
Listen, everyone's going to have their own opinion out there, and regardless what it is, the truth is, it doesn't matter, we're here now, aren't we? That's the main thing is the fight's on, that's all I'm bothered about. But they may have tried pulling a fast one because they've got no response, message after message, week after week, but listen, it is what it is. The main thing is I'm ready, I'm good to go, and that's that.
Steffi Bull's gym, over the past year, we all know has been talk of the town. With Terry, with you next Saturday. With the fact that you're training, staying fit because of what's going on with Terry, you always knew these opportunities was going to come, and eventually next Saturday, it actually does. What do you know about Yafai?
Obviously, well school amateur, all family are. His brother's decent pro. He's come unstuck against Gav, only his only defeat. Watched his last fight against the Southpaw, probably watched about 2 rounds of it. I've said this before, I don't really look too much into it, get too obsessed with it. Just have a little look, see what's what, and I'll leave it down to Ray and Steffi. We come up with a game plan, we stick to it, and that's that, and that's all you need to know. Good level kid, but he's beatable.
You just said his one defeat was to Gav. We all know that you and Gav, top friends, share the same gym. You've obviously talked with Gav as well, so you kind of that'll be in the back of his mind, knowing that the one person he's lost to is Gav. He knows that Gav will be able to give you a few secrets of what your fight does wrong, and then hopefully you can exploit it.
Every fight is different, aren't they? So that regardless of how Gav beat him, every fight is different. I'm a southpaw for a start, but we believe my attributes, I've got more than enough in my arsenal, if you like, to give him an hard night's work and get that victory. And obviously, don't matter how I do it, the main thing is I'm raising that belt at the night. That's all I'm bothered about.
And your level of opponents as well. Just look at some of the fighters you've been involved with.
You could arguably say that I've been in with better kids than him. But your next fight is your biggest fight, isn't it? So regardless of what I've been in with, I don't underestimate him like Yafai. He's a tough opposition in that opposite corner that night, and just buzzing. Let's just get it done, and I'll bring that belt home.
And it's probably going to be history as well, because it's probably going to be the last fight where there's going to be no fans. I think it's the weekend after the start allowing fans. Have you kind of thought how you're going to handle the night like without the fans?
I just take it in my stride on and just crack on. I'm quite happy really that it's another box I can tick off, that I can say I have done this during the pandemic era. I have done box behind closed doors with no crowd, and it's another box I can tick off over my career. It's been a long career, last 10 years now, and I believe it'll work in my favour anyway. Obviously, hearing instructions and stuff, and it doesn't make a difference to me. I'm just there to do a job, so I believe it'll work in my favour. I do.
And like you said, the man next to you, Ray Doyle, with the trainer, probably one of the busiest trainers out there at the moment. You got Lee, you got Gav, you got Jace. You've been in all the shows over lockdown with the MTK. So these nights normally don't come as with any kind of nerves, but what a big night it is next week with all 3 fighters.
Yeah, really big night. Excited. More excited for these guys. I'm kind of in a mould now where I've been doing it that long that it's just I can stay focused, I can stay calm and collected all the way through it now. Do you know what I mean? When I first started as a young trainer, obviously I was a little bit, wow, I can't believe I'm here, and then it just becomes like the hard work gets you there, and you start and learn. You learn a little bit yourself, and you think to yourself, yeah, this has been going on a long time now. So many big shows, so many big nights, big titles. seeing fighters winning world titles, stuff like that, and just being part of a successful gym. I'm pretty grounded, and I'm hoping that I'm taking that into my training these days with these guys and stuff. That I'm a cool, calm, and collected character when we do get into that corner these days. But the night itself, what an unbelievable night! Like it's a motto of ours. There's a big thing there up on wall. I'm sure you've seen it. We believe, we achieve, and we've never had a fighter where we don't go in and we don't believe that we can't achieve it. We can't be successful. We train 100% to get the maximum out of each lad that's entering these title fights or these contests, and we're hoping to show it on that night. What a spectacular night it will be to upset the apple cart and come away with 3 victories. We'd be the proudest gym in the country. It'd be something to be recognised about. Some people could be like, you'll tell me another gym what's doing that.
Like you said, with the 3 victories, and that they're all victories that there's possibilities that can happen. Because these 3 fights, they're 3 absolute barnstorming fights: unified fight, British title, European title. Like I said to Jace earlier, do you think that was kind of some tricks that they were playing with regards to the 3-week camp? But not unfortunately, but we all know that Jace keeps himself fit. We all know that you and Steffi are probably constantly telling the fighters, like, just keep fit. Honestly, these opportunities are definitely going to come.
Yeah, you just stay in, and that's the professionalism of some of them, and the experience. It's drilled into someone like Jason. He's had nearly 40 professional contests at really high level now, and I think he knows how this game works. For him to just drift away and like go, I'll be back when it all changes. It's not his attitude, because it's instilled in him. It's instilled in him to be a champion. He knows these opportunities can turn up. He knows this. He knows all he's got to keep doing with his resume is keep plugging away, and that form will ring, because he's too good a fighter not to think. So there'll be some younger fighters, what people are probably speaking about more highly and stuff like that, but if they're not ready, they're not ready, and they're like, I don't need to take this gamble at this stage of my career, we don't need to take this thing. We kind of have a throwback mentality, and although he's not got a lot of time to prepare, I can turn around and say the same thing about Gamal Yafai. He ain't got a lot of time to prepare for somebody like Jason Cunningham. He's in exactly the same boat, because when you've got a tall, skillful southpaw in front of you, and this is his world title fight, although it's a European title fight, this is everything to him. This is his Champions League. This is everything, and it is to me. Yeah. And this fight can change everything. This fight can make Jason walk away, be like, wow, look at that now, what he's done. And every dog has his day, and the underdog never loses hope. And that's the type of mentality that we bring into it, and the desire that we've got.
That's the thing. With the 3 weeks notice, as we were speaking before, if you have like a 6 to 8 week camp, sometimes you've got to have a couple of weeks where you're on a weight loss situation. You haven't done that with Jace. It's literally you got 3 weeks and it's bang straight away into boxing. Whereas a camp can sometimes be 2 weeks where it's just pure, let's get the weight down, let's try and do this, but you're straight into boxing.
I'm buzzing, mate. It's like, yeah, before I know it, I'm going to be in ring, aren't I? I've got that notice. I'm like, oh, nice one. Everything happens about 17th. I thought, yeah, I'll knuckle down. We'll get this fight done, get the job done, and then back to normal life, hopefully. But no, I'm happy with it, 'cause I always keep positive, always keep ready. But like I say, it's not like it's a drag. It's not mentally draining. Thinking, got another week in camp to go. You know, it's like before I know it, boom, we're here. So yeah, big smile on my face.
What's it like as well? Because I know the relationship in the gym is unreal, but being in the bubble sometimes. So like if Terry's fighting, you'll be in the bubble. Potentially Lee'll be in the bubble, but you're all fighting, so you're all going to be in the bubble at the same time. You're all going to be able to train at the same time. That's got to be such a positive for you guys, because the whole family on the night are basically all involved.
Yeah, we're taking a couple more people down here as well, aren't we? Jimmy Harrington and Ryan both coming as well, I think.
Yeah,
so we've got like all good people, yeah. So banter's going to be good. It's going to be a good experience.
It's going to be like a home show.
Yeah, it's going to get in there. But I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Regardless of all this behind closed doors, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to go a good time away. So obviously, yeah, we just need to get the job done and enjoy the experience.
No, I'm looking forward to it as well. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to pop up the gym today, and hopefully the next time we come, you'll have your European belt on your shoulder. and we'll be able to see what's next.
We will do, yeah. What's next? We'll be celebrating them belts when we get back, and then these will probably drift away and go, I'm starving, I'm hungry, I want something to eat, I want to go out for a meal, and I'll be straight back in with like said him there, Kelsall, and all these other young ones are coming through, and I think, well, what about me? What about when am I allowed to go out and have something to eat and stuff like that? Feeling sorry for myself, but I look like I've already had my dinner already, don't I? So we'll leave it on that.
If there's any one fighter I'd like to fight, and it's not because of it's not not because it's Derek Chisora, because if you watch every post-fight interview with Derek Chisora, hands out 5 guys to all his opponents. So hopefully they got 5 guys on Saturday night after the victory.
We'll find someone anyway, I'm sure.
Now, thank you very much then, guys. Superb.